Hey everyone, back with another mukbang. Today I got Pizza Hut and I got one of their sandwiches with that it has lettuce, tomatoes, jalapenos, cheese. Their I think it's called Black Forest Ham, and their little Italian dressing on the side. I don't know how it tastes. I've never tried this before. And then I got some cheese sticks on the side. They were free. They said if you bought something more than $5 that you get a side of cheese sticks for free. And here's my marinara. So let's dig in. Let me move this little guy. Move him over. Check him out. Let me open him up. See if I don't drop him. Look at how good that looks. Actually, it tastes pretty awesome. I like it. It came with French fries. I didn't order them. They came with them. I guess they don't do the chips anymore. Because I know back in the day, they used to come with chips. So I guess French fries now. Got me a Pepsi to drink. Let's try. I haven't had cheese sticks in a while from Pizza Hut. Actually, I don't really order cheese sticks, but since they were free, I was like, hey, why not? You know? Actually, pretty good. I like it. I didn't know how to do my hair today, so I just picked it up in a little thing and I don't know. I'm not gonna put it on it. I'm gonna set it right here. I'll put it right here and I'll just dunk it in there. Okay, guys. I put my sandwich. I put it on another plate, but I cut it so I can dip it inside this Italian dressing that they gave me. Actually, pretty good. I didn't expect it to taste like this. I like it. So yeah, today's Saturday. Have to clean house. Oh yeah, I hit the 30 subscribers, so I'm doing a video with my husband. I don't know what yet, what we're gonna eat, but yeah, he's gonna be in a video. good that looks. So yummy. I have all these little rags that my husband brings from work so I can use around the house. I have so many of them. But the only ones that he brings me are the ones with little dogs on them. Because, you know, we like dogs, so he brings me the ones that have the little animals on it. Which is cute. He always thinks about me. You know, I was talking to somebody the other day. I wouldn't say a friend anymore. I guess just an acquaintance, you know, because I don't really talk to the person anymore. But this person tried to tell me that, I don't know, I guess their situation, the people that he's been with hasn't been good. And it was like, well, I'm just going to stay single. I'm just going to have FWBs. And I was like, really? Are you serious? And if you don't know what that means, it's friends with benefits. And I was like, are you serious? Excuse me. And he was like, yeah. I was like, do what you gotta do. He was like, yeah, because, you know, he kept on going. I was like, oh, well, so what's the reason what happened this time? Because before he used to tell me everything. He tries to tell me that all women, or maybe the ones that he's been with, lie in the beginning of the relationship. They portray themselves as somebody else because they want to look good for the person. They want the person to like them and want to be with them. And then later on, you realize this person ain't even like the way that they first started out to be. I'm like, not all women are like that. I go, maybe the ones that you've been with. I go, but not all of them are like that. And then tried to say that this one person that he was with was like, oh yeah, like you said, he was like, yeah, like that person said that they knew how to cut hair. Okay. I go, maybe they knew how to trim hair or, you know, cut it a certain way, but I'm sure if they don't have a license, they don't know how to cut hair. So, I mean, if that was me, I mean, I can cut hair, but I won't do it like a profession. I won't tell people to come to my house and say, hey, you know, I'll cut your hair, you know, whatever. You know, I know I used to cut my kids' hair when they were younger, but it was just like a little Dora haircut. You know, I don't know if you ever seen the Dora show. She has that little bob haircut. Yeah, so I used to do my kids' hair like that all the time. I've never, you know, if it was me, I've never portrayed. So maybe he must have misunderstood that person. And thinking that they did know how to cut hair. But I don't think it was right for him to say that all women lie. Because he doesn't know every woman in this world. He doesn't know who lies and who doesn't lie. Don't you dare, Nugget. So why would you say all women lie? I feel like telling them, you know what? Men lie too. Not just the ladies. Men try to look good for the women in the beginning. I mean, you got your You got your men that want to be with the woman and they lie about how they are, how they act, you know. And I'm not saying that all guys are like this, but you know, there's some guys, you know, they oh shit. My drink fell. Spilt over. Anyways, there's some guys, you know, that are pieces of shit, you know. They ain't good for nothing. There's some that they'll beat the crap out of their woman, but in the beginning, they won't show that. They want to make it look good for them. They want to look good for the person that they're going to be with. And then once y'all start getting comfortable living with each other and being comfortable with each other, yeah, that's when everything comes out. That's when they show their true colors, you know. So you can't say everybody, you know, just women lie. Men lie too. So I don't think it was right for him to say that. And it pissed me off whenever he said that. And I was like, you know what? That's sad that you think like that. To me, if you're not having a good relationship, if you're not having a good relationship with anybody, and you're, you know, something's always happening, and like you break up with the girl, or the girl breaks up with you, or vice versa, whatever, you know, you got to turn around and look at yourself. Okay, was I the reason that happened, or was it that person's reason that happened? Okay. Let me tell you a little something of what I heard one time about a friend of mine. Okay, she was with this guy, right? In the beginning, oh, it was a ray of sunshine. All in love. Stuck to each other's asses. You know. Happy. They moved to a different town. And it's like, you know, things are going good, and then one day the dude's at work, and the girl goes inside the room, and she gets on the computer. You know, she thinks her freaking marriage is like, actually they got married because everything was so good. You know, she thought that everything was so good, and you know, thought that this person loved her, and thought everything was just fine, you know. Never had it in the back of her head that any doubts of anything going on. So that one day she went inside her room, got on the computer, and scrolling through. I don't remember what she said. She was looking at Facebook or her email. Something. This thing pops up. And she don't know what it is. So she's being nosy, you know. Her computer. Being nosy, seeing what it is. Well, she said that the guy that she was with had posted a picture of his Johnson and was sending it. He had it on the computer and was sending it to girls on a website. So this girl was like, I mean, she confided in me, and she was like, her heart dropped. She was like, I don't know what to do. You know, should I stay with them? Should I leave? Okay, mind you, this person doesn't know that she found out about it. She came and told me first. came and told me about it first, right? I'm like, wow, are you serious? She's like, yeah. She goes, what do I do? Should I confront him? Should I ask him? What do I tell him? What would be the reason why, or what would I say to tell him that I found that, or you know? I was like, like, for one, you know, are you happy in your relationship? And she was like, sorry about my dog. She goes, well, before I saw this, I thought we were doing good. I thought we were happy. I thought everything was going fine. She was like, we had our ups and downs, but nothing major. I go, okay. I was like, if it was up to me, I would ask. I would have been like, what's this? Why is this on the computer? What is this all about? That would have been me, you know? Mind you, I wouldn't have done it nicely. I would have been furious. I would have been pissed. And she's like, but I don't want to lose him. I want to be with him. And I was like, you know what? It's up to you. If you want to do it, do it. If you don't, you know, or maybe later on down the line, if something else happens, then you could come back to this. I mean, that's up to you. I mean, I can't tell you what to do. I mean, this is your choice. And she's like, well, I love him. And she goes, I didn't think anything was wrong. You know, I didn't think that we had any problem or anything. I was like, well, this is your decision. I can't make your decision for you. Anyways, so she finds out about it. She's like, I guess she was scared to confront him or to ask him. So, you know, she told me, I haven't told him nothing. I haven't asked him nothing. Nothing like I didn't see it. I was like, well, that's your decision. That's your decision. I can't make up your decision for you. I know, I know. So finally, some years pass. A couple of years, I think. Well, through those years that passed, everything had been great. Nothing going on. Everything fine. No arguing. The computer was the only thing that was on the back of her mind. Because he would be on the computer. Right. all the time. So he would, he would go buy beer and then sit at the computer. God knows what he was doing or who he was talking to. So, finally, she meets some people, and she meets this one guy there in the town that she was living. You know, becomes real good friends with that guy. Makes her happy. Makes her laugh. She knows she was married. She knew all about it. She was like, I know I'm married, you know, I can't do nothing. So she was just friends with the person. And then, finally, she was friends with the person. And finally one day, I don't remember where she said she was at. And, look at that, guys. Yummy. Yeah, that'd be my little picture. Anyways, she was somewhere. Ow, dirt. You heard of me. And she was talking to that person. You know, not doing nothing in public. Just talking. Not even, she said she was like about 2 feet away from him, but talking. The husband walks in, sees her, and turns around and walks out. I mean, she was like, okay, he could have came over here and talked to me. You know, I'm not doing nothing. I was just talking, you know. That's what she thought. That's what she thought, you know. But in his mind, he thought she was doing something else. He thought that she was over there trying to be with the person, which wasn't even the story. Wasn't even the case. You're hurting my leg. Anyways, goes outside, talks to the husband. And the husband acting really, really weird. I mean, she's like, you know, thinking in her head. I mean, she's telling me all this. Why is he acting like that? I wasn't doing nothing. It was in a public place. I was actually working. That's what she was saying. So why would he think that, you know, she was doing something wrong if it was in a public place where everybody can see her? Mind you, she never told me he was a very jealous type. And he was very jealous of her, which I didn't know until she told me. And I was like, wow, why didn't you tell me this before? And she's like, well, you know, I didn't want nobody to know how jealous he was, and, you know, I didn't want people to start judging him or start saying stuff about him. She was just making up excuses about him. I was like, okay, well, I was like, okay, that's fine. I go, so now what? Does he think you're doing something wrong or what? And she's like, I don't know. She goes, the day that he went over there, he didn't talk about it. He just said, I just came to see you. I'm going home. I'm going to go relax. And then a few days later, he's like, I don't want to be with you no more. You're cheating on me. And she's like, haven't even done anything. I've never done anything to you. Well, he never really wanted to hear her side of the story. Yeah. He only saw what he wanted to see. He didn't want to hear nothing after that. So, he was like, that's it. We're done. And she's like, freaking out, like, what did I do? Just because I was talking to somebody. But mind you, to this day, she's never told him about the picture she found on the computer that one day. And I think that if she would have told him about that picture, it would have been over that day. If she would have told him that day, I believe that she might have left him that day, and that would have been the end of it. She would have ended it. But since she was the type to like, okay, I'm not going to say nothing. Let's see how it goes. You know, she don't know if he was still doing it after that day that she found it. She don't know if he was still showing his thing to people. She don't know what he was doing. He was on the computer all hours of the night while she was asleep. She don't know who he was talking to or what he was doing on the computer every time she would go to bed. He would stay on that computer all night long. Mind you, drinking too. So, you know, drinking has an effect on what people do too. So you don't know what he was doing. You know, all that time he could have been still showing it off, talking to other girls, but yet he sees you one time talking to somebody and you know you're not doing nothing wrong. And he just wants to end it. That's bull. Look at that. Look how good that looks, guys. You know, he wants to end it. And I'm like, that's BS. I mean, I asked her, I was like, did you ever tell him about the picture that you found? She's like, no. She goes, I should have. I should have opened my mouth when I found it, and I should have confronted him about it. Yeah, it might have been the end of it at that time. Or he could have lied and said, oh, it was for nothing, or maybe I just had it on there so I could show you. Yeah, but you didn't tell me? Are you serious? You know, I mean, different reasons. But yet, you know, the point I'm saying is, the guys lie too. Not just women. The guys lie too. And that guy threw it off on her and acted like she's the one who did wrong. And he did wrong. He putting his thing on the computer to show people, going on sites where you can talk to girls, you know, and thinks that, you know, it's all her fault. It's all her fault. She did it. She did it. No. I'm sorry, sir. Every time that I would talk to her, she wouldn't do nothing. She wouldn't even go anywhere. And when they did go somewhere, they would go together. They wouldn't go alone. So I don't understand how, for her talking to somebody and not even being close to them or just standing there talking, just having a conversation. And I don't even remember what she said they were talking about. But him walking in there and being jealous about talking with somebody. I mean, they could have talked about that. They could have talked through it. But yet he wanted to be hot-headed and been like, oh no, it's all your fault. It's all your fault. That's stupid. know what's more stupid? Ooh, that jalapeno was hot. What's more stupid is that she wanted to be with him, and she cared for him so much that she tried doing everything to be with him, but never worked out. And she would go and meet up with him and spend nights with him. And I'm telling you, this lasted for years after they got a divorce and everything. And then finally, you know, all this time that she would go see him and thinking, oh man, she couldn't live without him or whatever the reason was. She woke up one day. It's like something snapped in her head, and it's like, hey, do you remember me? You remember me? You got a life too, and it doesn't revolve around him. And she decided, you know what? I can be friends, but can't do anything else with him anymore. I'm done with him. I got my own life to lead, and I don't need that person. I don't need him in my life anymore. And which I was happy that she did that. I was like, you go, girl. It's about time that you stood up for yourself. It's like you had yourself on hold just because you wanted to be with this person and you wanted to try to start a new one again, a new beginning with him. Which to me, it wouldn't have worked out, because knowing that the person he is now and him not knowing who you are now would have took effect. It would have took a toll on both of y'all, and both of y'all, it wouldn't have came out good. I think, excuse me, I think she was just in denial and thinking that she couldn't get anybody else. And I think now I see her. I mean, I still talk to her, and she is the happiest can be. She's with somebody else. She's doesn't have no problem. She's excited. She's happy. She's she's not looking back anymore. And I think that's what she was doing before, is just she kept on looking back and thinking that that's all that she can have, I guess. Like, she could never move forward because she was stuck in a rut, and she thought that nobody else would want her. But yet she did find somebody, and that person is very good to her, does anything for her, gives her anything that she wants, and she's happy. She doesn't work. She stays home. Stays home now. He comes home. She has food ready for him. House clean. Not a care in the world. Just like a truly, like, her relationship is like a Cinderella relationship, And that guy is so good to her. I do talk to her and every once in a while, or send her a message, and I'll be like, how you doing? Everything's going good. And she's like, everything's great. She thought that she never could meet anybody that would do anything for her. She thought that she thought that she had it in her head that she was always going to be in a relationship that the guy was going to treat her like crap, do whatever he wants to do, and while she's just sitting at home and not doing nothing, and while he's out there putooing around, hoeing around, however you want to say it, English, Spanish, either way, it's the same thing. But I don't know. That dude has something wrong with him for him to say that all girls tell lies, because not all girls tell lies. Guys tell lies too. I guess just got to weed out the bad ones, because tell you the truth, in the beginning everybody's gonna act a certain way, and their true colors will show, but it's either your relationship with them is strong enough to move forward, or in the beginning your relationship ain't gonna last. And to me, I would just end it in the beginning, knowing that the relationship ain't gonna last. And if he's jealous, I feel for you, because you won't be able to do nothing. You won't be able to go nowhere. You won't be able to say anything. Talk to somebody and that person's gonna think, hey, you're trying to be with them, It's stupid. Guys and girls have two different mindsets. And girls thinking, oh, I'm talking to this person, but as a friend, and the girls know I'm not doing nothing with them. We're not doing nothing. We're not, there's nothing more than that. Just friends and talking with them. There ain't no friends with benefits, no nothing. It's just a friendship that you say hello to the person. How you doing? How's your life? How's your kids? Or, whatever it is in the situation. So, and guys, they have it in their mind. They see their girl talking to somebody, and it's like, who the fuck is that? What the fuck are y'all talking about? What the hell are you doing over there? Or, asking you all these 20 questions, and it's just a friend. And the guy is so jealous and has it in his head that you're going to go and fuck up, where sometimes the guy will keep on pushing and say, who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that? And pushes the girl into doing something wrong. Not saying that all girls do wrong, but sometimes the guy pushes the girl that way. Or the guy will push her so far where they'll get in an argument and she'll leave the person. You know what I mean? And just saying, because, hey, that she don't need that. They don't need that in her life. She don't need that in her life. But I believe that it goes both ways. It don't always go one way. It goes both ways. And you can't blame one without blaming the other. And you can't know how somebody is until you actually get to know them and start moving forward with them. With all, everything will be fine with each person's flaws, that their relation can grow and is strong enough to move forward. But if if y'all can't grow and become like as one, your relationship won't last. Unless, you know, that's the way you want it, where you're going to be doubting yourself every day. And you're going to be like, nobody's good enough for me. Nobody's going to want me. And that's why you're staying with that person, because you're telling yourself that you're not good enough for nobody else. And that ain't it. You know? That person is not the only person in the world. So, if I were you, I would just get up and just keep on moving forward. If that relationship ain't good for you, then leave. Yeah, I know it's hard to leave somebody that you've been with for so long. But let me tell you, once you leave, you'll be able to breathe a lot better. Because sometimes people are in relationships and they hold their breath, they hold their tongue, they don't say nothing, they just keep on moving forward in their situation and they can't breathe. It's like they're suffocating in the relationship, and it's like they can't move forward. They're just stuck in a rut right there. So if I were them, I mean, if you're not happy in your situation, move forward. Get your stuff. You know, move forward. There's always somebody out there for somebody. Might not be the person you're with. Might be. You never know. You just have to test the waters. And sometimes in the beginning, you'll realize if that person's for you or if that person's not for you. Because sometimes the guys or the girls will show their true colors before their relationship even starts. So, and that's up to you if you want to stay in that relationship or if you want to move forward. I didn't like the fries that were cold. You want a fry again, though? I'll give them to my babies. Nugget. Here, Nugget. Nugget don't like the fries because they're hard and cold. Anyways. Oh yeah. Just wanted, Nugget, behave. Just wanted to tell you about a friend of mine. Oh shit. Hey Gandalf. No, Gandalf. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about my friend that was going through this stuff. I mean, it's been years ago since this happened, but she told me that, you know, she talked to, when she did, talk to that person last time. It was just like, she knew it, that was it. She couldn't do that anymore. She couldn't move, she couldn't stay stuck in the rut no more. She needed to move forward, and moving forward meant to leave him out of it. So, that's what she's doing. But yeah. I had to put some cheese on the bread. Well, actually, I just ate it. See the cheese? Tasted pretty good. Well, guys, I'm full already. I hope y'all like my little story time. I hope y'all like the video I just made, the food that I just ate. I hope y'all give me a thumbs up. Hit that notification bell to let you know whenever I post a video. Don't forget to share my videos. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Let your friends know. Show them, tell them to subscribe to my channel. I will be making another video later on today with my husband. I probably won't post it till the morning or maybe late tonight. I don't know for sure. Depends on, because he don't get home till 8. So, excuse me. So whenever time he gets home and get ready and get settled to make the video, yeah, I'll have it out as soon as I can. So I need to go edit this video to get it out to y'all. And oh, don't forget to add me on the Snapchat. I'll have it right here, down here. It'll be in the description box below too. My Instagram too. My email's in the description box, and my P.O. box number is in the description box below. Yeah, if y'all want me to eat anything certain, just let me know. Or if you just want to leave a comment, let me know how I'm doing. Or anything. Just no negativity, please. I mean, that's, yeah. Anyways, I still see this right here. Mentioned it in my other video. It looks swollen. This side don't look swollen. This side looks swollen. Anyways, I start talking about different things and I'm just on and on. Anyways, I don't want to make this video more than what it has to be. So, I hope you're having a good morning, good night, good evening, or good whatever it is at the time you're watching this. I hope you're having an awesome one. And until the next video, bye.